Yo, check this out. Yo, when I was younger, yo, I'm from a communist country, bro. Like North Korea, communist Romania, bro. We had Adidas and Nike, all that shit. You only saw that shit on TV, bro. Nothing came out from the outside world. You understand me? No oranges, no nothing. Nothing from the outside world. And so, yo, when I came here to Canada, I was like the most material. I wanted everything. When you're out 7 years old, you're a little kid, you want everything. You go in the store, like now, you can go to any mall. There's nothing I want. There's nothing I want, brother. There's nothing that I can't buy a million times over since like past 20 years. Except for like the house, which I wanted to build myself. I don't want to buy a house. You give me all the money in the world, I don't want to buy a house. I want to go in there and build it myself, brick by brick. And my design, I have designed 20 years where I designed how I want it. I want to build my own house the way I designed it for myself. Like, anyways, check this out. So, what I mean? Back in the day, when I was like 15, 16, like money was the only thing for me. You know what I mean? But like, I learned the hard way. Money's not everything, bro. You know what I mean? The judge slams the gavel, hands you 25 years. You could have like 100 million stashed away. You could have a couple of billion stashed away. You're still gonna have to chill in that fucking cage for 25 years till you get to your money. You know what I mean? And like you can't, it's not, oh, well, you can't buy back your 20 years or 30 years. You can't buy time. You can't buy respect. You can't buy loyalty. You can't buy a brother like me. You can't, there's a lot of things you can't buy. That's the priceless stuff, bro. You know what I mean? It's good. I like money too. Don't get me wrong. Money is comfort. I'm comfortable. I've been comfortable for 20 years, bro. I have Italian handmade shoes for years. Like, I'm being I bought Mercedes in cash. I bought two Mercedes in cash like 10 years ago. Like I've been comfortable from a long time ago. Yo, like I said, money's not everything. Like the last summer that shit happened, my shoulder got dislocated backwards when this pussy tackled me over the dresser. It ripped the tissue muscle in the back there, and I didn't know about the soft tissue muscle on the back of your shoulder. They showed me, but it felt like there was like a string there that was ripped, and my arm was just hanging there limp, and it felt like there's a string. That's exactly what it is. It's like the soft tissue muscle on the back of your shoulder. You know what I mean? It might as well be a piece of string. The shit ripped, and it felt like a broken string, and my arm was just hanging there helpless. Like you're helpless, bro. And everybody, my girl's mother's trying to fight me. Everyone tries to beat you because you're handicapped. The faggot police scared of the big fucking for nothing comment pussy who's already crying because he can't kill me. They're scared of him. They want to fucking threaten me and fuck him. Like everyone wants to fuck with you when you're handicapped. Like health is wealth. You don't want to be at the mercy of these heartless, hanging a bunch of piece of shit, heartless fucking losers, piece of shit cocksuckers that like to suck off the big black guy and then threaten motherfuckers that are handicapped. That's how you know you're a piece of shit. You're not a human. You're a piece of shit. You threaten handicapped people. Yo, you're a piece of shit when you're supposed to help the handicapped. You threaten them. You threaten handicapped people, bro. You're a piece of shit. Doesn't get lower than that. You threaten piece of shit. They're half your size, and you threaten them. You're a piece of shit. Like instead of helping the handicapped guy half your size, you're threatening the handicapped guy half your size. You're a fucking straight up piece of shit. Like doesn't get lower than that, bro. You guys are a piece of shit. But yo, like I'm saying, yo, you know what I'm saying? You be in jail, 100 niggas trying to kill you. No money's gonna come and save you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I learned the hard way. Money's not everything. Because believe me, when I was young, like when I was like 15, 16, all my life, 5, 10, 20, because that was the answer to all my problems. I'm like, I would have, because since I was like 3 years old, since my grandma gave up the house, if I had like 100, whatever, I would have just got a house, live, and then your problems are finished. You're in your house on your estate, fenced up, your fucking guard dogs, everything, secure, you're set. You're just, that's it. That was my dream from when I was a little kid, and that's the only one I haven't done yet. I've done all the other ones, all my dreams, bro. Like I'm talking about all of them, all millions of plans. I've done them all, except for this, cause the most expensive one. But yo, since then I was trying to do mine. I spent like 600,000 in rent, bro. Like we're $1 million later. I could have done it with 100 grand back home. Like in most poor countries in the world, 20, 30, 40 grand, you'll build a house. You might not buy a house, but if you build it yourself, you can. Anyways, but like money, and money's still important. So I'm not saying it's not. They're gonna get rid of money soon. It's gonna be who knows what, but digital currency they're trying to do. It's they're on the WEF website. It's on the conspiracy. At least, but either way, check this out. This fucking, I'm gonna start. It's called New Beginning. This is from where Evidence, the first volume, ended off. You know what I'm saying? This is where it ended up. That's what I'm trying to show you. Money isn't everything. I was feeling like a fucking $1 trillion here. I didn't have a dollar to my name. I was actually minus $3,000. I owed $3,000, but I was feeling like $1 trillion. Like that's what I'm trying to show you. Money is not everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, money is only relevant to the time you have to spend it, bro. So you could have all the money in the earth. If you're gonna die this year or tomorrow or next week or next month or this year in 2 years, you're probably not gonna spend it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, money's only relevant to the time you have to spend it, bro. And like me, I wanna go build a house with my hands. So if I'm fucking handicapped because I fell off the roof out on the bricklaying thing, and I'm handicapped in a fucking wheelchair, even if I had all the money in the world, I couldn't build a house. I could pay somebody to build a house, or I could fucking, but I want to do it myself, bro. I like to fucking do shit like that. And I build this shit brick by brick, bro. Anyways, wait, let me read this for you just to show you, like, money's not everything. This is when I come off the life arrange. In adult jail, I was 18 years old. I was the only 18-year-old on the life arrange. I was the only 18-year-old in the adult jail. This is in January 2003. So look, January 203, right there. Anyways, watch this. Yo, Pete walked out of the West Detention Center feeling like $1 trillion. It was freezing outside, but for once he felt so good he didn't even care. He looked back at the jail knowing how the inside looks and thought, God bless the people in that piece of shit. He never felt better in his life, and he thanked God for a new chance at life. He did not have a dollar to his name as he walked west on Carding View Drive. He wasn't a $3,000 hole on top of it all. His old street, the West Mall, was the first traffic light. There, P waited for the bus. He waited in the freezing cold about 25 minutes. When it's that cold outside, it felt much longer. Finally, the 112 West Mall bus came and P got on. He said hello to the driver and told him, Sir, I just got out of the West Detention. I don't have a penny to my name, but I'll put double next time I get on to make up for it. The bus driver was cool and he nodded P to walk by. P told him thank you and he walked back to the back of the bus. He was at the back of the bus wearing his brown Clark Wallabies, a black hooded sweater, and a college-type Rocawear jacket the jail gave him. He had a beard, long hair, and he looked like he just got out of jail. Around Burnham Thorpe Road, a Romanian girl P knew from the area got on the bus. She chilled with him and G the year before a few times. She used to be cute, but now she looked like she did too much coke. She sat at the back with P and did not recognize him, so P said hi to her in his language. The girl got surprised and took another look at P and recognized him and said hi. She asked him why he had a beard and long hair, and he told her he just did 7 months and he just got out of the West. They spoke a bit, and when she got off the bus, P told her to take it easy. The bus finally got at the Kipling station, and P got off and went down to the subway. The subway took him east about 15 station to Young and Bloor, where he went northbound to Finch Station. P got on the 60 Steeles West bus and took it to Steeles Avenue, where it got off one stop before he crossed the street and went to Centerpoint Mall to get a smoke from someone. Someone gave him a cigarette and he lit it and took a drag. It tasted like shit. He took a few more drags and it still tasted nasty, so he thought, fuck this, and threw the cigarette on the floor, then went inside the mall. He walked to the food court and sat down and watched the people. People were walking by all around, and the food court was full of people sitting down and eating. P felt great, and he could not believe that 2 hours before he was in jail, and now he was free to do anything he felt like. He was taking in the smells and sights of free people walking around with no bars in sight, and he felt like a new man. This is how it's supposed to be. He sat there for 10 minutes, then he got up and walked to his mom's building not far away. He got to her door and knocked. One of his siblings opened and said hi to each other and hugged. His mom was at work, and the first thing P did was take his clothes off and took a nice long shower. He put some of his brother's clothes on afterwards, and he felt better. He then picked up the phone and called G. He picked up and said, yo, nigga, and P said, yo, nigga, I'm home. G was happy for him, and so was P. They spoke a bit, and G told him he was going to his dad's house that Friday night, and they could come pick him up, and they would chill. P asked G to see if he could get some females to come out. G told him he'll tell the girls that live upstairs at his dad's house to bring a friend over, and it should work out. P said cool and told G he could call him at his mom's anytime. He hung up the phone feeling great, thinking, Friday I'm gonna get some pussy, man. Yeah, she was funny, man. Yo, his mom got home from work in the afternoon, and she was surprised to find him home. They hugged and spoke about he was determined to find a job and to stay on the right path since he knew on the wrong path negative things always happen and did not have to catch you killing 1,000 guys, just one, and your life will be wasted in a cage like animal. No amount of time or money was worth that, and he figured working even the worst job was better than life in jail. He was feeling positive about life, and he swore to himself he was done with anything street related. Know what I mean? Yo, you can't believe what happened with this girl, bro. Yo, I'm gonna go smoke a joint. Maybe I continue this later. Yo, Friday night came, and you know what I mean? Friday came, G and his dad picked P up. They hugged and they were happy to see each other. P was glad to see them, and he told them he never thought he would see them so soon. You know what I mean? Yo, but you don't understand what happened when the girl came down. Maybe I'll continue it later. But yo, she was fucked up, and I just got out of jail too. But yo, I'm gonna go smoke another joint. You know what I mean? Fucking forget this shit, bro. You know what I mean? This is my work, bro. Nobody paid me for it. Yo, if you like it, let me know, bro. I know people told me they like it already. You know what I mean? But this is just a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. And then it goes to a chapter in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, you guys have a good day, man. Maybe I'll continue later. Maybe I don't. I don't know. We'll see.